Hi, I'm Mrs. Mason. Welcome to week 2 of our moon phases investigation. Grab your moon phases calendar and we'll make some observations. On Thursday morning on my way to work, it was still dark and I noticed a very bright full moon. And it made me wonder, why do we sometimes see it in the morning when we wake up, and why do we sometimes see it at night before we go to bed? So I started to do some research and I found some really interesting information. The shape of the visible part of the moon can look very different depending on where you live on Earth. If you live in the northern hemisphere, you will see the visible moon and shadow differently than if you lived in the southern hemisphere. The moon rises in the east and sets in the west just like the sun does, but the time changes every day. It could be anywhere from 30 to 50 minutes later each day. This happens because of the speed at which the Earth is turning or rotating and the speed at which the moon is revolving or traveling around the Earth. I use a schedule that I found online to see what time it will be rising and what is the best time for me to be able to see it. I just have to look in the east when the moon is rising and then look at the west when the moon is setting. If I expand the date on this chart and use the moon graphic, it will show me where to look in the sky and at what time. This is my moon calendar so far. On October 1st, during the full moon, I could see 100% of the surface facing me. On October 2nd and 3rd, the sky was cloudy where I live, so I had to rely on one of my websites for more information. I saw that in Tampa, the shadow is forming at the bottom. For today, October 5th, we can see 88% of the surface. So this week, I will be looking for the moon in the morning because it will start to rise around 10 p.m., a little bit later each night, but I should be able to see it in the morning as long as there's no clouds. So get up early, take a look at the moon, and fill in your calendar. And I'll see you again next Monday when we can compare notes.